South Korea's entertainment world is again rocked by an issue that exploded like lightning in broad daylight. The name of Cha Eunwoo, an actor and idol who has been known for his flawless perfect man image, was suddenly dragged into a case that immediately provoked a massive reaction from the public. Social media is heating up, online community forums are full of speculation, and Cha Eunwoo's name is perched in the ranks of trending topics in just minutes. But amid a storm of rumors, accusations, and unstoppable public curiosity, one figure actually stole the show with his assertive and emotional attitude, Gayoung. Once this issue came up, netizens didn't just focus on Cha Eunwoo. They also began to turn their heads towards Gayoung, the actress he was once paired with and known for having strong chemistry, both on-screen and off-screen. Question after question sprang up. Will Gayoung choose silence? Will he keep his distance for the sake of image? Or was it standing by Cha Eunwoo's side at the most difficult moment? The answer turned out to be far from what many expected, and that is what made the public even more excited. According to various reports circulating, Gayoung finally delivered his response regarding the case that dragged Cha Eunwoo's name, not in the form of rigid official statements, but through attitudes and words that feel very personal. Nearby sources mentioned that Gayoung showed full support for Cha Eunwoo, a move that immediately sparked mixed reactions from netizens. Some were touched, some were surprised, and not a few also considered his courage as proof of the sincerity of friendship that is rarely seen in the Korean entertainment industry. The case that dragged Cha Eunwoo himself was still filled with question marks. Until now, there has been no official decision or legal statement confirming the veracity of the various allegations in circulation. But as is often the case, public opinion has already formed faster than the facts. Cha Eunwoo's name was talked about not only because of the case itself, but also because of the clean image that had been attached to him all this time. Many find it hard to believe, while others simply demand clarification as soon as possible that in the midst of these conditions, Gayoung's support became the main highlight. Many netizens recalled the course of their careers, how they once worked together on large projects, built trust and showed high professionalism. For some fans, Gayoung's support feels like a strong signal that he knows Cha Eunwoo personally, much deeper than what the public sees in Korean entertainment industry circles. Taking an open stance amid controversy is not easy. The risk of missteps can lead to sharp criticism, or even have an impact on a career. But Gayoung didn't seem daunted. His attitude is actually considered brave and honest. He is said to believe in Cha Eunwoo as a person, not just a public figure who is being highlighted by issues. Netizens were divided. On the one hand, many praised Gayoung for being considered loyal and empathetic. They value his support as a form of humanity, that behind the glitter of the industry, there are genuine interindividual relationships. On the other hand, there were also those who criticized, saying that Gayoung should wait for the full facts before showing open support. This debate is heating up the atmosphere, making the name Gayoung a live and trending topic. Interestingly, most international fans actually responded positively. They rated Gayoung's endorsement as something rarely seen in the Korean celebrity world, where many artists choose to keep their distance for image safety. For them, Gayoung's attitude feels real and bold, as if to say that friendship and trust are more important than fickle public opinion. Not a few also highlighted Gayoung's expression and body language in some of his latest appearances. Although he did not explicitly address the case in the lengthy interview, his attitude was considered quite clear. He looks calm but firm, as if to convey the message that he is not affected by rumors that are not necessarily true. Each of his words and gestures was analyzed, dissected and made the subject of long discussions among fans. Meanwhile, Cha Eunwoo himself was reportedly very touched by the support he received, including from Gayoung. Internal sources mentioned that amid the great pressure and intense media spotlight, the support of the closest people became a major strength for him. Although he hasn't spoken much to the public, Cha Eunwoo's closest circle is said to be trying to maintain his mental and emotional condition. The case has also led to a broader discussion about how the public treats celebrities who are dragged into issues. Many have reminded that behind the status of a big star, Cha Eunwoo is still an ordinary human being who can feel stress, fear, and pressure. Gayoung's support was seen as a reminder that empathy remains necessary. even amid curiosity and demands for clarification. On the other hand, Korean media continue to closely monitor the development of the case. Every little detail became news. Cha Eunwoo and Moon Gayoung's every move was closely watched. But until now, there has been no official statement confirming the allegations in circulation. This makes Moon Gayoung's support even more significant, as he chooses to stand amid uncertainty. Many industry observers assess that Moon Gayoung's move could be a double-edged sword. If Cha Eunwoo is later proven innocent, his attitude will be remembered as a form of courage and loyalty. But if the case develops in an undesirable direction, Moon Gayoung could potentially be dragged into criticism. Nevertheless, it seems that Moon Gayoung has considered the risks and still chooses to follow his heart. The reaction of Cha Eunwoo's fans was no less emotional. The huge fanbase that has supported him is busy voicing their defense, saying that their idols deserve the opportunity to explain and prove the truth. Moon Gayoung's endorsement is considered proof that people who knew Cha Eunwoo firsthand still believed in him. Interestingly, many are back talking about the old moments between Moon Gayoung and Cha Eunwoo. Pieces of interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, to small interactions at award shows are back viral. All of this seemed to be reassembled by netizens in search of meaning and clues, as if they wanted to prove that the relationship between the two was based on mutual respect and trust. Amid this frenzy, one thing is clear: Moon Gayoung's support has changed the course of the public conversation. If before the focus was only on cases and rumors, now the discussion widens to issues of solidarity, empathy and courage to behave in the harsh entertainment industry. Moon Gayoung is not only seen as a talented actress, but also as an individual who dares to show attitude at the crucial moment. Teo-sung. This story feels like a real drama, more intense than a television series. There are tensions, emotions and relationships between people at stake. Cha Eunwoo was at the center of the storm, while Moon Gayoung stood by his side, becoming a figure that gave a different color to this grand narrative. Until now, the public is still waiting for further developments. Official clarifications, legal statements, or detailed explanations are still awaited. But one thing is already etched clearly in the minds of many. When the issue hits and public opinion is turbulent, Moon Gayoung chooses not to hide. He stood up, spoke in his own way, and gave his full support to Cha Eunwoo. Will this support have a positive impact in the long run? Or does it just add to the complexity of the situation? Time will tell. But for now, one thing's for certain: Moon Gayoung's response has been one of the most emotional moments in the whirlpool of cases that has dragged Cha Eunwoo along, keeping the public glued, waiting for the continuation of a story that's far from over. The wave of reaction to Moon Gayoung's support has yet to show signs of abating. Quite the contrary, each passing hour brings a new layer of emotions from the public. In the Korean online community, long posts have sprung up, analyzing one by one the sentences that Moon Gayoung once said about beliefs, life principles, and the meaning of standing by the side of the person being tested. Many feel as though those old pieces have now found context, making Moon Gayoung's endorsement feel not an impulsive decision, but rather a reflection of values he has long held.